Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our reaction to Al Stewart. We are going to react to the song Post World War II Blues. That's interesting. What it is going to be lyrically, I'm looking forward to it because Al Stewart also writes very good lyrics, something deeper, meaningful. So I'm looking forward to a song that has Post World War II Blues. It is a first time single take honest reaction to this song. It is a Patreon request. And we recently reacted to Al Stewart. You can check that reaction out.
Yeah, I remember the song Trains very well of Al Stewart.
Yeah, even the border, I think.
Yeah, the very good song Trains. I really enjoyed that song. Very meaningful,
The last reaction was
extremely
one stage
thought-provoking. Yeah. Post World War II blues. What we usually do as by profession, by day, we are counselors, teachers, life coaches on the internet. We work from home. We are parents as well. We live in Mumbai, India. What we try to do during our reactions is keep it as real as possible. In other words, keep it pure, raw, honest, sincere, frank and open. Our assessment of the song, our review, analysis, everything should be as real as possible. And to make that happen, every single time we make unscripted, impromptu, spontaneous reactions where we don't do research and neither do we pause the song while listening to it, neither do we pause our recordings when we have to say what we have to. We don't spend time pausing it so that we can think about more things to say and all. It's all in the now.
Yeah.
It's all kept fresh, just like a hot cake freshly come out of the oven. And that's what people love about us.
It's a non-stop flow
But
of
also
thoughts.
there's another side that few people out of 100, maybe 97 people will like us. 3 will obviously not like us because sometimes we'll say something that may offend them, that may not go down well with them. And that's bound to happen because we don't make scripted reactions. We don't say exactly what a fan wants to hear or what a listener wants to hear. We do it our own way, with our opinion, our taste, our experience, our cultural upbringing, our background, everything comes into play. So if you'd like to learn more about us, definitely visit our Patreon page. The link is patreon.com/enoma, or you could visit the secure link in the description below. Let's get started. Al Stewart, a Patreon request, Post World War II Blues.
I was a post-war baby in a small Scots town. I was 3 years old when we moved down south. Hard times written in my mother's looks, with a widow's pension and to ration books. And I remember took the miners' cars to the House of Commons in his cold dust voice. We were locked up, safe and warm from the snow, with Life with the Lions on the radio. And Churchill said to Louis Mountbatten, I just can't stand to see you today. How could you have gone and given India away? Mountbatten just frowned, said, what can I say? Some of these things slip through your hands, and there's no good talking or making plans. But Churchill, he just flapped his wings, said, I don't really care to discuss these things. But oh, every time I look at you, I feel so low, I don't know what to do. Well, every day just seems to bring bad news. Leaves me here with the post-World War II blues. 1959 was a very strange time. A bad year for labor and a good year for wine. Uncle Ike was our American pal. Nobody talked about the Suez Canal. I can still remember the last time I cried, the day that Buddy Holly died. I never met him, so it may seem strange. Don't some people just affect you that way? And all of was good. There even seemed to be an optimistic mood while TW3 sat and laughed at it all. Till someone began to see the cracks in the walls, and one day McMillan was coming downstairs. A voice in the dark caught him unawares. It was Christine Keeler blowing him a kiss. He said, I never believed it could happen like this. But oh, every time I look at you, I feel so low, I don't know what to do. Well, every day just seems to bring bad news. Leaves me here with the post-World got shut down, the world was wearing a deeper frown. Though I knew that we'd lost a friend, I always believed we could win in the end. Cause music was the scenery, Jimi Hendrix played loud and free, Sergeant Pepper was real to me, songs and poems were all you needed. Which way did the 60s go? Now Ramona's in Desolation Row, and where I'm going I hardly know. It surely wasn't like this before, but oh, every time I look around, I feel so low, my head seems underground. Well, every day just seems to bring back news, leaves me here with the post-World War II blues. Oh, every time I look at you, I feel so low, I don't know what to do. Well, every day just seems to bring back news, leaves me here with the post-World War II blues.
Wow, beautifully written and very well sung. Reminded me instantly of Don McLean's American
Exactly.
Pie
Why do you think the same?
and Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire. Two songs that instantly came to mind.
I didn't get to Billy Joel.
I'm assuming this came after American Pie, but before We Didn't Start the Fire.
Okay.
The way it went, it seemed that way. Whatever it is, very well written, beautiful song. It's deeply steeped in history, talks about so many things that are quintessentially English, and definitely will connect more with them than with anyone else, anywhere else in the world. Though there are references to American musicians like Jimi Hendrix, Buddy Holly. Though Jimi Hendrix had a stint in England, there was mention of Beatles album Sgt. Pepper, as well as so many other things in politics, of course, with alignment of the title of the song. Makes for really interesting listening and thought-provoking lines. Definitely something to reflect upon for an Englishman, whether in New York or in London or in some part of India. What are your thoughts on this song?
Well, listening to it, the same thing came to my mind. If I had to rename this song, I would name it English Pie because of American Pie. That's exactly what I thought, because it reminded me so much of Don McLean's American Pie. All those references, which is more, more relevant to person from that land first, and then if any references are made to us or to whoever it can be. So there was mention of India, there was mention of Winston Churchill and him showing his resent. Why did you let India go away? Yeah, that's like, why did that happen? I'm sure they must have repented that. It's very well written, line by line. A lot of things mentioned, right from Sgt. Pepper, the Beatles album or something like that, to American music, to a lot of things that happened, Kennedy's assassination and all the things, 1958, Buddy Holly's accident, and things like that, and all of this taking a toll on a person while he is growing up, and how he's dealing with all of that, one thing after the other, and not so good. It was devastating. It may have been very, very devastating period for the Western civilization.
These years, there's very few years which have been good for wine. You know, he mentioned 1959, which was a good year for wine.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wanted to talk about many other things like the Suez Canal and so many other things.
Right.
But it was a good year for wine. It's not very easy now to get a good year for wine. You know, when I was studying hospitality management, all these things we had to actually remember, because certain people who had a taste for good wine or knew a lot about wine, they actually wanted wines, which were from a particular year. So it was, you have to remember it, and there were only earlier there were more good years, depending on the brand, depending on the wine.
So what is it like, the harvest, the way
yeah,
it's grown
certain
at
years,
that time?
no, certain years have been good, good harvest.
Yeah.
So better, you
Everything
get better
good.
wine, everything turns out to be
Right.
good. But certain years, because of the climatic conditions
Right.
or some other,
Yeah.
something or the other, maybe politics, maybe a war, the wine,
The focus is not the wine.
focus was not on wine making.
And the vineyards.
So definitely the year for wine wouldn't exist probably
Right.
during those years, World War One years, World War Two years.
Yeah.
So there was very few years which were good for wine. So you'd have to remember those years and specifically for different countries.
Okay.
Nowadays it's even more difficult, even
I
though there are
know.
not so many problems. Very difficult to get a good year for wine. Anyway, but nice, so many things talked about in this song. I guess that's about it for this one. There's a lot more to talk about, but only
I
so
know
much
it
time.
can go on for us.
Yeah.